Hindi naman tayo nakakatiyak na yung lahat is vaccinated na.
Vice President Leni Robredo says the Justice Department's initial report on drug war deaths only confirms the administration's lapses. In her weekly radio show, Robredo explained that the public had known this all along. Despite only reviewing 52 cases out of the thousands of drug war victims, Robredo said the findings suggests that justice must be served to all casualties of the drug war.
Kasi ito naman Eli, sana man lang mabigyan ng katarungan. Sana mabigyan ng katarungan yung mga namatay. Mahalaga sa mga naiwan nila. Mahalaga sa mga naiwan nila na maayos yung datos tungkol sa sino ang pumatay, bakit pinatay, ano talaga yung tunay na circumstances ng pagkamatay, at kung may mali na ginawa, kung biktima talaga sila ng extrajudicial killings, na mapanagot.
Now, here are the recent developments in Philippine politics. Supporters of Tropa, or the tandem of Vice President Leni Robredo and Senator Kiko Pangilinan, held a caravan of hope in Pasig City. More than 100 vehicles and cyclists joined the motorcade. The LGBTQ chapter in Pasig City also showed their support for Robredo and Pangilinan, which they said is the first time they publicly joined a political activity. Pasig City is considered a vote-rich area in Metro Manila. It's also one of the places where former Senator Bongbong Marcos garnered most votes for vice president during the 2016 national polls. Now in Manila, almost 100 people showed their support for presidential aspirant and Manila Mayor Isko Moreno. Motorcade started in Port Area, Tondo, where Moreno grew up. Senatorial aspirant Samira Gutok was also present during the activity. Meanwhile, in the Visayas, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte's regional party, Hugpong ng Pagbago, will back the presidential bid of former Senator Bongbong Marcos Jr. In a report from Cebu-based The Freeman, the presidential daughter admitted she was in talks with Marcos Jr. about how the Davao region can help him in his campaign. Duterte, however, denied they were discussing a possible tandem for the 2022 polls. Carlos Yulo is going home with 2 medals from the 50th FIG Artistic Gymnastic World Championships. After ruling the men's vault for his second gold medal in Worlds, Yulo found himself copying the silver medal in parallel bars. Yulo scored 15.300 for his routine with 6.400 difficulty and 8.900 in execution. The Filipino gymnast tried to hang on for the gold, but China's Zhu Weihu was able to overtake him late in the final with 15.466. Yulo finished the competition with a gold and a silver medal. Now in the PBA, the Magnolia Hotshots avoided being in a dangerous situation as it clipped the TNT Tropang Giga 106-98 in game number 3 of the 2021 PBA Philippine Cup Finals. The Hotshots set the tempo early on, mainly behind their daunting defense, leaving the Tropang Giga playing catch-up the rest of the way. TNT, though, tried to mount a comeback led by rookie guard Mikey Williams, who had a historic night with 39 points on 10 three-pointers. But in the end, it was Magnolia that made clutch baskets to seal Game 3 in their favor. Amazon is taking its tech products outside the retail industry, and this time in the form of augmented reality for a salon based in London. Now, how does this work? Let's find out in this video.
If I could have experimented with colour this quickly as a teenager, I'd have saved a fortune on hair dye. Today though, this augmented reality tool is just one of the features available to customers, emo, rocker or otherwise, at the Amazon Salon in London. Yes, an Amazon hair salon. Now really the company's timing is perfect because I'm Nate Langson and today I badly need a haircut. Amazon's been on a bit of a brick-and-mortar expansion spree in Britain during the pandemic, opening cashierless grocery stores and most recently an outlet at a London shopping mall. But it's the 1,500 square foot, 2-floor hair salon that intrigued me most, primarily because, really, why is Amazon opening hair salons? On entry, I expected to be greeted by an Alexa-powered display, or at least a digital turnstile that connected to my Amazon app, as was the case at the company's grocery stores. But instead, I met Kelly, a lovely stylist with years of experience transforming the disheveled into the dashingly handsome. When you walk around Amazon's salon, much of it looks like you'd expect from a modern parlor. There are wash basins for shampooing and conditioning, free from any noticeable Amazon technology unless embroidered towels count. There are large mirrors and standard issue blow dryers and a range of products lining the shelves around the edge. Some differences can be spotted in the details, however. For instance, you don't take a product from the shelf to buy it. You scan its QR code with your Amazon app. On screen, information about the hairspray or serum is displayed and you can order it for home delivery. Magazines are similarly digitized. Instead of a stack of printed issues to peruse at your seat, there are Amazon Kindle tablets, loaded with the latest editions of well-known titles. And most notably, instead of a verbal consultation about hair color creating an image of yourself in your mind's eye, there's an augmented reality-infused digital mirror to create one visually in your actual eye. What struck me about pretty much the entire rest of this experience was how non-Amazoned it felt. In fact, how non-technical the whole thing seemed to be overall. I wasn't subjected to walls of TVs streaming only Amazon originals as I'd expected, nor did I hear a single stylist promote the virtues of a subscribe and save deal on extra strength sculpting wax. Even when I paid, I just used my own credit card as opposed to the Amazon Fresh grocery store where my bags of snacks was billed to my Amazon account. Instead, once in the chair, I just had a perfectly normal chat with my stylist.
How often do you tend to get your hair cut?
I tend to get my hair cut either when I look embarrassing or my wife shouts at me. Truthfully, at the moment there are 3 items on our kitchen to-do list under my name. One of them is sort my pension, one of them is make a will, and the other one is get a haircut. And
No particular order?
well, it makes me think, what does she know that I don't? You know, she's going to off me, but wants to make sure I look stylish when I
You
die.
don't get a haircut, that's what it is.
The experience led me to wonder what Amazon's goal here is, really. At the grocery store, I needed the company's app to even enter. I could buy a Kindle as well as cookies, and there was a delivery station for picking up or dropping off Amazon parcels. Cameras followed my every move to accurately tell what I was putting in my shopping bag. It felt very Amazon. The company's new 4-star store in London, much like the dozens it operates in the US, lets shoppers try out Kindle and Echo products, pick up books and more, and Prime members get preferential pricing. It all makes sense. A hair salon, though. It's remarkable in how unremarkable it is compared to Amazon's other real-world experiences. The company says it's a testbed for technology such as augmented reality, or being able to learn about products using the app, which you might then later want to order for home delivery. But I'm keeping my eye on this one because as peculiar as an Amazon salon seems today, so too in the 90s was the idea that one day Amazon founder Jeff Bezos would end up sending Star Trek actor William Shatner into space. And yet... For Quick Take in London, I'm Nate Langson, and I've been technically speaking. Well, what do you think? Not bad, eh?
Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on a Signal Play app. Register for a free account now, www.signalplay.com, and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.